Imagine this. Your parents surprise your sister with a luxury BMW decorated with a giant red bow, while they hand you nothing but 2 crumpled dollar bills. What would you do? Smile and accept it. Or finally, walk away. This is the story of how I left my family at 2 a.m. and why I never looked back. My name is Ethan Miller, and I grew up in what most people thought was a picture-perfect American family. 2 parents, 2 kids, me, and my younger sister, Sophia. From the outside, people admired my family, but inside our home, favoritism ruled every corner. And no matter what I did, I was never enough. Growing up, the signs were always there. Sophia was the golden child. She was given the best clothes, the best opportunities, private tutors, and even her own room decorated with fairy lights and pink walls. Me, I got the hand-made, old chets, leftover toys, and a room that looked like a storage closet. Every achievement of mine was brushed aside. When I scored high on exams, my parents would say, "Good. That's expected." But if Sophia got a participation trophy in school, they'd throw a family dinner to celebrate. Still, I told myself, maybe when I'm older, they'll see my worth. I kept quiet. I kept hoping. Fast forward to last year. It was Sophia's 18th birthday. My parents planned a massive celebration in the backyard, string lights, a live band, catering, even a photo booth. Everyone in the neighborhood was invited. I stood there, watching as my parents rolled out a brand new midnight blue BMW wrapped in a giant red bow. Sophia screamed with joy. People clapped. Cameras flashed. And then came the part that broke me. When it was my turn, my parents pulled me aside, smiled, and handed me 2 crumpled dollar bills. $2. That was it. I tried to laugh it off, but inside, I felt like my entire existence had been mocked. That night, after everyone left, I sat alone in my room. My parents were still downstairs celebrating Sophia's new car, taking pictures for Facebook. I looked at the $2 bill in my hand, and something inside me snapped. It wasn't about the money. It was about what it symbolized. I was worth nothing to them. At 2 a.m., while the house was silent, I packed a small bag, a few clothes, my laptop, and that worthless $2. Before leaving, I stood by my parents' door for a moment. My heart was racing. But then I thought, if I stay, I'll keep being invisible. If I leave, maybe I'll finally be free. I walked out and didn't look back. The first weeks were brutal. I had no plan, no money, no support. I crashed on my friend Daniel's couch. He was the only one who didn't laugh when I told him why I left. "Bro," he said, "sometimes family isn't blood. It's who actually values you." Those words hit me. I started working late shifts at a diner, saving every penny. Slowly, I built a routine, but the memories haunted me. The BMW, the bow, the laughter, and those $2. Months later, I learned something shocking. Through a distant aunt, I discovered the real reason behind my parents' favoritism. Turns out, my dad had secretly taken out loans under my name when I was still a minor. He ruined my credit score to keep the family afloat during tough times. That's why they kept investing everything in Sophia because they saw her as their only clean slate. Me, I was already damaged goods in their eyes. When I found out, I wasn't even angry. I was numb. Everything suddenly made sense. But here's the thing. I didn't want revenge in the traditional sense. I didn't want to hurt them. I wanted something far more powerful to prove I could succeed without them. I took that $2 bill and framed it on my wall as a reminder. Every time I felt like giving up, I looked at it. It wasn't just money. It was fuel. I pushed harder. I picked up freelance work online, built connections, and eventually landed a remote tech job. Within a year, I was earning more than I ever imagined. And guess what? I bought my own car. Not a BMW with a bow, but a simple Ford Mustang that I paid for with my own hard-earned money. And trust me, it felt better than anything my parents could have handed me. One day, out of curiosity, I unblocked my mom's number. Within hours, she called. Her voice was filled with fake sweetness. Ethan, honey. Sophia crashed her BMW. She's upset. Why don't you come home for dinner? I almost laughed. After all this time, they hadn't changed. They didn't want me. They wanted someone to blame, someone to fix their mess. So I said, calmly, no, Mom, I'm not coming back. You gave Sophia a BMW and me $2. That's all I needed to walk away. Then I hung up and blocked him again. For good this time. People often think revenge means hurting the other person, but in reality, the best revenge is moving forward, building yourself, and proving that their neglect can't define your worth. Today, I live in my own apartment, drive my own car, and live by my own rules. And that $2 bill, it still hangs on my wall, reminding me of the night I chose myself. At 2 a.m. Pause. Emotional music. So let me ask you, if your parents gave your sibling a BMW and you got $2, what would you do? Thanks for watching, everyone. If this story touched you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.